much of this game we think will be above the rim?
This is going to be fantastic. I hope we get out into some fast breaks where these guys have an opportunity to get their feet together, rise up, and get the fan. Not only them getting up, Kevin, but the fans getting up out of their seats.
You and I will be getting up, though. We'll be standing up.
You for sure will be up.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Paul out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Ferguson in at the 3 slot. Now here's Ingram. 6 to shoot. Back to Holiday. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
How about Drew there, showing a little bit more range from downtown.
Paul passes to Gallinari. Adams taking his time here. There's the dish to Paul. Out to the right wing, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Holiday up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Williamson dishes the ball. Pass to Holiday. There's the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Kicks it out to Paul. Over ball. And Paul gets it to go in. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Now here's Williamson. D right on him. Favors trying to break free, and it goes down 2 points.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
Stolen by Ball. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk to Alvin Gentry a few minutes ago. Going over the matchups, it's clear how much he respects Chris Paul's game. Arguably the best point guard of his era, and still getting it done. Kevin, they'll need to try and figure out a way to rein him in tonight.
Thank you, David. Now here's Williamson. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. And that's now 6 points for Zion Williamson. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Here's Ferguson. Gallinari on the wing.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooters. And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
First free throw is good.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
That one misses. Thunder trailing by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gallinari kicks to Ferguson. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Ball. The Thunder with another miss. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts. Being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Here's Ferguson. He's covered by Ingram. Adams trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. Hands it from short range.
Adams just continuing to grind it out. Outstanding staying after that possession. And then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Williamson. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Paul. That's tipped.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
New Orleans leading by 10. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
You just watch Zion Williamson, and everybody's so curious about where it is that he fits positionally. We do know this. In terms of his power and athleticism, he's already elite. And in this league, he's going to find ways to make contributions. And where he likes to hang his hat is the way he plays defensively. And for a young player to gravitate towards that, that's something special.
That free throw good from Williamson. And Brent with Zion, he's a great fit for a team that will want to get up and down like the Pelicans.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt that he has already infused this city and this franchise with a tremendous amount of enthusiasm to watch his growth. But the mindset of Zion Williamson is about what he can do for the team. And that's what I'm most interested in. What kind of plays can he make? And him playing defense and using that ability down there to ignite the offense, that's where he can make some immediate impact.
And the Pelicans with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. Now here is Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Paul. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Favors, finds Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Drew Holiday and his brother Justin had some hard-fought games in the driveway. I know a little bit about that. We never ever finished those games, Kevin. Too much fighting going on. And by the end of it, both Drew and Justin Holiday find themselves in the NBA.
The first free throw is good. And Brent, that fierce, competitive nature for Drew Holiday, still there to this day.
Yeah, so much talk from his coach, Alvin Gentry, about Drew working himself constantly to exhaustion, just continuing to push the limits. And he'll sit at his locker, he'll take a long shower. He doesn't want to move till his body recovers. He knows how important this game is to him and how important now he is to the Pelican franchise moving forward.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room. Favors brings the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Pelicans with possession here. New Orleans leading by 13 to the inside. And then Favors with the dunk.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
The drive by Paul. Shot clock at 6. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone.
Whoa!
You saw that.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. The lead is 15. A floater and the rejection by Noel. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Outside, Reddick. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans leading by 17. Here's Hart. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. To the paint. Here's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Ball, the pass to Reddick. Oklahoma City on D. Down by 15. Ball kicks to Hayes. Noel with the block.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Diallo the pass to Schroeder. Pulls from the top of the key. No good on that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Offensive rebound. Ellie. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. And the Pelicans lead by 17. Here's Dort. He's covered by Ball. Noel dishes to Schroeder. And the layup falls.
Well, at 175 pounds and lanky, Schroeder still has some strength, especially on those tough finishes.
Now here's Reddick. Defense right on him. Ball feeling it out a bit. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Really in 2019, an up and down year and an almost MVP caliber performance from one Paul George. And there were times when they stood out in the Western Conference as possibly the best team and ended up settling for a 6th seed and an exit in the first round.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Schroeder. The pass to Muscala. Down low, Noel.
Well, when Nerlens Noel stays very confident offensively, good things like this tend to happen.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one drops.
And Nerlens Noel, since coming into the league, seemingly has fought an uphill battle to try to find a role on a team where he can consistently make key contributions. Let's hope it's now.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Reddick against Schroeder. Lock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Melly, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Melly's got 6.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. The shot by Reddick, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Diallo the pass to Schroeder. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here is Muscala. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Hart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Well, this season, the Pelicans finally getting themselves their own G League affiliate, the Erie Bayhawks in Pennsylvania. And in 2022, they'll move closer with renovations to the Legacy Arena in Birmingham, Alabama. And when that's completed, it's really going to help out the young core and the draft picks that have been collected by David Griffin to do some player development that's going to keep this team competitive for a very long time.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 19-point game. Dort passes to Noel. Ball against Schroeder. Back to Noel. And here's Schroeder. 5 on the clock. With the shot, it's tipped.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Hayes. And the Pelicans miss again. Here's Dort on the mark with the 15-footer. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this. Chris Ball talks about the matchups he faces at the point guard.
The toughest position in the NBA night in and night out is the point guard position. You know, every night you look at the board, the coach is pretty much going to say, their team goes as such and such goes. You know what I mean? So that's the toughest part, and that's probably the funnest part, too, because it's competition.
And CP3, one of the most competitive players in the game.
It's an obsession with him, and you can see how hard he gets after it every time he takes the court.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
On the attack right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Their backcourt, Ball and Reddick. Jahlil Okafor is out there with Hayes. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
A quick release of J.J. Redick, expecting the pass, and the defense can't react to that kind of shot.
And Muscala kicks it over to Schroeder. Softly drops in the floater. Schroeder's got his second basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Ball. He's covered by Muscala. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the middle. And slam dunk by Noel.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Schroeder against Ball. Pass to Redick. Here's Hart. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ball. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Yeah, got to respect the mid-range game of Ball. When he gets a little space to shoot, he quickly can get it off.
Here's Noel. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Ball. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, I love the determination with Ball. Always attacking. Does a great job of putting the defense on its heels.
Muscala, the pass to Noel. And Okafor with the block. Now here's Diallo, covered by Okafor. Fader on the way. Diallo no good. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. He's with it. No points in the game yet for him. 13 feet away. They get it again. And it's Okafor missing.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. Brent, offensive versatility all the rage now. Which guards do you think do the best job of generating offense with their back to the basket?
I don't know so much as these guys are playing with their back to the basket, Kevin, so much as they're finding ways to get the ball without a dribble at about 15 feet away from the basket. So one dribble, they're at the rim.
Right.
They're very effective at the mid-range. Chris Paul and DeMar DeRozan have had tremendous efficiency from those areas on the floor. So those are the kind of players that put some pressure on your defense because they're starting their offense so close to the basket and they're effective with which they do it. Not on the post, not on the perimeter, and they're finding ways to be impactful.
That one drops for him. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Adams again.